What is going on, folks? We are here. We're live for a minute. We're here for a few minutes just to say hello. How's everybody doing? I found out that there's a big sports event happening today, a couple days ago. So we decided to hold off. I didn't even know that there was going to be a sports event this
Oh,
weekend
stop it.
until like Thursday. I didn't.
Come on. You know that there's going to be a large athletic event involving football because
I did know that the Super Bowl was coming. I did know that people are crying about Bad Bunny. I did know all of that, but I didn't know what it was going to be until Thursday.
Oh, so the actual date is what you were confused by,
Yeah,
not the
I
fact
mean,
that the event is happening. Okay.
yeah, I know there's a thing every year where the people play because I used to watch the commercials, but now they put them online. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Corey? Yeah, go
Hey.
sports ball. Today, instead of watching sports ball, I'm going to be watching Shadow of a Doubt, the Alfred Hitchcock classic that I picked up on VHS recently that I have never seen.
I've never seen that one either. It's one of the few that I haven't.
It was a good dollar spent on Whatnot, which that's another thing I'll be doing today. Friends, at 1:00, Mr. Beast is giving away $1 million of cash and prizes on Whatnot. So when I win my Lamborghini later today, before I sell it, I'm going to go on a nice little joyride around town. Then I'm going to let my friend Jamie borrow it for like a couple days to take her husband to prom or somebody to prom. And then I'm selling it because I want the money.
Can you drive a stick shift?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I can. I've never tried it.
I'm a man, not much of one, but a man. I know how to drive a stick shift.
Well,
That's
anyways, as we spoke of, we know from last year competing with the Super Bowl, our viewership goes, and I don't blame you. I mean, I want to see the Seahawks win. I'm throwing my support behind Seattle. I'd like to see them pick up the victory over the New England Patriots. And I know because of my New England roots that I shouldn't be rooting against the Patriots, but I don't know. I just, all the years of the corrupt, Patriots with Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft and all those guys, I just can't get behind them. But nonetheless, so we're on here just to give you a little heads up that normally we would have a show today, but as we mentioned, with all the hoopla around the Super Bowl, we decided to just take a quick timeout, but we wanted to jump on here and tell you folks about something that was super cool that happened this week. In fact, Thursday, we had an amazing guest join us. I'm going to let Jason talk all about that person.
We did, and it's cool when a guest, because this rarely happens, and it's no knock on any previous guests we've had on any of our podcasts, but it's rare that a guest comes into the show knowing the show. Mm-hmm. And in this case, the guest came in, was referencing episodes that we had recorded, which was super, super cool. But we had Bryn Thayer on, and I have a strong feeling that that's not the only time she's going to be on this show. I think we're going to see her a couple more times in the near future. Chemistry was there. It was a lot of fun. Afterwards, she sent us a very nice email saying she wants to come back. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a fantastic interview, and it's going to be up in a couple of weeks. We got to clean it up a little bit and make some edits. But it was an honor and a privilege and so much fun to have her on the show. And she revealed to us that we are her very first and only podcast that she's ever participated in. So that's something cool.
And may be her only podcast. She might be exclusively just doing our podcast, which would be amazing.
That would be sweet. But
and we had
go ahead, Jason.
We had a great conversation after the interview. Like after we stopped recording, we chatted with her a bit about TV and just what she's been watching, what we've been watching. It's truly an amazing guest. And, if you follow the Three Geeks at all recently, we've been getting some very amazing guests. And Bren was just one of those just unbelievable guests. Because like I said, she came in talking to John about his cat. She knew it by name. It is a good interview. One of the best.
Yeah, I would say it's one of the best. Hey, but speaking of the Three Geeks real quick, you had Tommy Chong on not too long ago. Has that interview been released yet or not?
Yeah, Tommy Chong is out. Patricia Somerset, who played Princess Zelda, she was also in Star Trek Discovery, is out. Barry Gordon, who was Donatello in the Ninja Turtles cartoon, also was in the show Dinosaurs. That came out last night. I wasn't in that interview, but man, Mike, Max, and Scott did a great job.
Yes, they did. They absolutely did a fantastic job. Agreed. And so who else is on the docket? Can you reveal that, or are you keeping them close to the vest, if you will?
What was that? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, do you have any others that you're gonna hype up, or are you keeping your guest list close to the chest, if you will? Close.
Oh, I can tell you who we have scheduled this week because
Okay, let's do
I
that.
have it all scheduled out, and the thumbnails made by awesome Angel. She's been just phenomenal. We have Rebecca Kennedy coming out today at noon. She was in the Sean Whalen directed and starred Crust. She was also in Law and Order. Eric Jensen from The Walking Dead. That drops on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, this interview was solely for me. You know, guys know me. I'm a big Revenge of the Nerds fan. We have like a lot of the cast from Revenge of the Nerds 3 joining us on this podcast throughout the next month. But we have Richard Israel, who played in Revenge of the Nerds 3. He was kind of the Gilbert of the Next Generation. Also was on Saved by the Bell and Police Academy 7. He was so much fun to talk to. Some of these interviews coming up are solely for me, and we have an actor from Kickboxer 4 coming on, so kind of give you a little bit of a hint of like how deep it goes. Like we're all over the place. Tommy Chong to Kickboxer 4. Like I'm no role is too small.
There you go. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's really, really great. As for the PVD cast, if I may plug my own stuff here for a moment, which I was going to do anyways, as Jason says, I'm the king of the plug. Yeah, right now I'm kind of got the Royal Rumble review show up. Myself and the Pro Wrestling Pundits, DJ Joey Blaze and Ringside Rand. We all sat down and talked real quickly about this year's Royal Rumble. I'm going to be honest, it's not often that the three of us do not agree, but we did not agree on the Royal Rumble, and it gets a little I don't want to say hostile, but it gets a little controversial with some of our takes. So it's a definitely, if you've watched one before featuring the Pro Wrestling Pundits, you might say, one's just like the other, but this one's totally different with us kind of arguing and bickering with one another. So it's real great. It's available over at pvdcast.com. Or through your favorite podcasting outlet. And I'd like to real quickly just pat myself on the back for a minute. You know, Jason will tell you folks that, you know, numbers go up, numbers come down. Different outlets will have really good numbers. Other outlets will have really crappy numbers, et cetera, et cetera. And I got to say that over the last year, when my website, pvdcast.com, really wasn't pulling a lot of listens, it has rebounded and it is strong. And I'm very happy about that because that validates all the work, hard work and effort and blood, sweat, and tears that you put into a project. So for those folks that have been listening through the website, thank you very, very much. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate it very, very much as well. And yeah, so Jason, you got anything else that we need to cover? You're on mute.
Nope. Everybody go to 3geekspodcast.com, go to pvdcast.com, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I guess we're going to talk to you guys soon.
All right. With that, then, ladies and gentlemen, as they say in court,
nothing further.